Are you looking for to relocate in Saudi Arabia? You want to have a job in Saudi Arabia? You are a tech expert, so this video is for you. Hello, my name is Sufyan Aslam Sian and I'm making videos for the people who want to relocate and want to have a job in Saudi Arabia from last 2 years. I moved in Saudi Arabia in 2019. I started my career with the accountant job. So throughout the experience from last 5 years, I worked with the different multinational companies. I have audit background and currently I'm working in a risk management. So the land Saudi Arabia is calling the world to come experience in Saudi Arabia. As we know, currently Saudi Arabia is going to host FIFA World Cup. Saudi Arabia has Vision 2030. Saudi Arabia is going to host Expo 2030. These all new events encouraging people to come Saudi Arabia. We know the land is for the tourist attraction. For tourists, there is a huge attraction. They have the Red Sea, they have Alula, they have Draya, they have Riyadh season, and multiple events are happening in Saudi Arabia, which encourage people, which shows that business is going to be high. The country has supported the companies in the tax. The company has supported the employees in the income tax in a different way. If we talk about the culture is very supportive, rich culture. They have multiple foods. The hospitality of Saudi Arabia is very, very nice and rich. If you're a Muslim and want to visit Makkah and Medina, this place is also best for you. The Muslim supportive culture, and if you are non-Muslim, it is also very supportive. Nobody is going to be discourage you, nobody is going to disturb you, nobody talks about your religion. So for example, if you want to directly get hired from your country in Saudi Arabia, you have to going through the LinkedIn, you have to approach different companies, you have to approach different recruiters, different individuals that they can bring you here and they can hire you directly in the company. Sometimes, for example, if you're with the technology background, either you are digital marketing guy, either you are a designer or a programmer, you can influence a company that I can add value in your organization with my skills, then for sure they will offer you a remote job. With the working for for example, from 6 to 1 year or 1 to 2 years, then for sure you have a good ties with the company, you have good reputation with the company. This is why your time period is so long, so they will definitely hire you. I have experienced that multiple people who were working with the different companies remotely basis, later on the company offered them a visa and they started working here in Saudi Arabia on a very good salary. Their families are living with them, their kids are going schools in the international school. If you are from India, then they have Indian schools. If you are from Pakistan, they have Pakistan school. If you want not these schools, you can also admit your kids in international schools where multiple languages are being taught. So guys, if you are unable to find a job in this way, the best way, which I always recommend, to start approaching your relatives, your friends, and start dropping CVs through them. Sometimes the reference is very important, not sometimes, even I would say most of the time reference in any company is very, very important and significant, because companies always ask for the reference, even in your CV, sometimes in your cover letter, sometimes even their recruitment personal pages, they ask for the reference. So if someone someone is referring with the personal inside the company with the personal reference, it will make your process 80-70% more faster than a normal process. So this is another way you can get hired. For example, if I encourage you to buy a visa and come over here, this is also very good technique, because 70 to 80% jobs are here for locals who have Ikama, valid Ikama. You can get hired easily. If we talk about the salaries, it depends on your field, it depends on your experience, it depends on your area of background. So then you can be offered with the different salaries. This is the very same rules all around the world. So for example, if you're a fresher and you want to job in accounts and finance, the salary scales are different. If you're a fresher and wants to start your job in technology, the salary scales are different. But most of the time, if you're a fresher, we have experience, they start with the 4 to 6,000. But for fresh graduates, it's very difficult also find a job. If you have experience, then your process will be more speedy as compared to freshers. So bring 2 to 3 years experience from your country and then come over here and start hunting the jobs. So after having job, you will be get offer with the medical insurance, with your family insurance, including your 2 kids, including your wife, and also you will be offered with the return tickets with your family. Yearly 30 days leaves you will get from the company. Including all this, also you have the Eid leaves, Eid ul-Adha, Eid ul-Fitr leaves, both leaves you have. So around 10 days you will get vacation, and you can have a trip to your country also at that time. And mostly the working days, if we talk about, it's 5 working days in Saudi Arabia. Sometimes you will have founding day, you have national day, and some other cultural days they offer vacation. If you are sick or something on the job, they give you vacations. This is sick vacations. This is also as per the Saudi labor law. So the country is very supportive. The Saudi labor law is very supporting to the employee, and also you can have a good savings. The expenses are not so much. The major expense in Saudi Arabia is accommodation nowadays. Previously it was very less, but nowadays, because the Riyadh especially is the attraction of whole world, so this is why a little bit costly, but it's not much costly that you can not have the savings. The expenses for your food, living, and all these are affordable still. So I think this is the time, if you want to relocate in Saudi Arabia, if you have a mindset to come over Saudi Arabia, but come up with the good experience, good skills that they can encourage you, they can polish you more, and you can live a luxury life. Thank you very much. This is whole what I talk about today about the Saudi Arabia. Inshallah, I will come back with the new techniques, that how you can come, how you can buy a visa. I will give a full detailed video on this. Goodbye.